Speak on the damn, I lost my train of thought that fast. Speak on the shooting in Dallas. Was that a good move, bad move, black power? Or what's your take on it?
I think it was like playing Connect 4. It's playing checkers, man. The game we play is chess, right? And if we don't recognize that, man, you can't be playing Connect 4. You can't be playing checkers. You feel me? And basically what I'm saying is that a lot of people want to throw some conspiracy, you know, based off that event in Dallas.
False flag.
Yeah, false flag, we want to do all that, but let's look at it for real. Let's just say the brother did have that ability, which is well within, you know, you train yourself up, you can be that good with those firearms, right? You can be that serious with that, right? But at the end of the day, man, it was a small little skirmish. You feel me? So you got skirmishes, lead to battles, right? And battles of wars. And within wars, you got battles, right? And skirmishes. You feel me? And so that would have been a skirmish. So let's say we won that skirmish. Police shot down 2 brothers, correct? He come right back, right? Would he shoot 12 people? I think 5 died, right? Mm-hmm. So we up, right? But that's just a skirmish.
Right.
You feel me? What about the whole picture? So now, you know, they always make sure they don't lose, right? They got a thing called the propaganda machine. All right, they got lobbyists. You got people lobbying to take assault weapons out of the hands of people. They're not going to take assault weapons out of the hands of white people because they buys that shit up in heavy amounts, right? Okay? So they're lobbying to get the assault rifles out of the hands of the people, right? That's against the whole American thing. Americans are gunfighters. I'm saying with bullets. This is how this country was snatched up. This is what they do. But they'll use an event like that, right? See, the police are in danger for that. So you get people saying, well, it was really, that's what they set it up like that to do that. No, whether they set it up or not, you wouldn't really know that. What you do know is, right, that the move was as such that they're going to take advantage of that move. They're going to put the propaganda on that. Right? So they're going to lobby to make sure we don't have assault weapons, which is really going to affect black people because we don't have those type of weapons like we should. You get my point? So the reality is, if he was acting on his own with some people, it was really a Connect 4 move. It was a little skirmish. It wasn't dealing with the whole war. The whole thing is not to win the skirmish, but to win the war. That's how we should always be thinking down the road. So shooting the police don't benefit us. As a matter of fact, it took the attention off the 2 brothers that was murdered in cold blood by the police. We ain't even talking about that. That ain't even in the news cycle these days. What's in the news cycle? Oh my God, they shot the white police. You know, they had families. You know, Barack Obama went from, that was a travesty. They shouldn't have murdered the black people.
And Minnesota governor.
You know what I'm saying? The Minnesota governor said, right, and this for all y'all Negro pins, right, that act like ain't no racism, white supremacy. That black people can be racist white supremacists, right? The damn governor came out and said that if they was white people, right, they wouldn't have got shot. And their racism is still alive. So if a governor of a major city can make that declaration, then it's crazy the Negro Europeans can't. You feel me? But they ain't talking about that now though, is they? They talking about the 12 police that were shot. You feel me? That's exactly what they talking about. So for me, you know what I'm saying, I call that a Connect 4 move. It's a move within the chess move. We playing chess. So we gotta start learning how to play chess. And it's long term. It ain't gonna be overnight. They didn't just snatch you up over here overnight.
Right, but what about the black power people that say that's a good move? About time, we rise up. We supposed to get them back.
It's cool.
Because I mean, you got a lot of black leaders out here that support it. They preach it every time they get in front of a camera.
Man, I don't.
What do you say to them?
I don't preach Connect 4 and checkers. Right? It's about chess. Plain and simple, man. And there's pieces on the chessboard. So if that was our move, we just exposed our king. You think about it. So they looking now saying, okay, man, he was kind of nice with that. Think about that. He was like the First Blood guy. What's his name, yo? His name in the movie, First Blood. Rambo. He was like Rambo with that. Shoot around the collar, pop, pop, and run and shoot. Come on, man. So they saying, man, ain't that nice with that? So you show your hand. You show how developed we've become with firearms. So they're going to counter that. Not to mention, you're not up on your technology game. You really didn't have it planned out to the end. So the best you could do is get to the garage. Where's the rest of the movie at? You know what I'm saying? Like, we only can get you to shoot 12 and get you to the garage. Then they send a robot in there and blow them up. So even when you think you'd have caught up with the good hands and the good guns and weapons, because he was solid with that dude. He had a whole police force, couldn't get him. But they out technology. Oh, we ain't gonna do all that. Yo, we got you. You ain't got a scrambler or something to scramble a signal. Yeah, I mean, you don't know they had this technology. So I always teach science of technology, man. Because that's what they use on you. When you can beat them fighting, right? They're gonna use their science of technology. Right? They're gonna use the media. What is the media? To promote their propaganda, they use technology. People ain't even thinking about them black people that got shot, man. You can't get around the 12 police. Yo, so man, hey, that's gonna make police think twice before they shoot somebody. Right? In a game of checkers. Right? In the game of, but in the game of chess, because life is the chess game that the Africans created, right? But in the whole scheme of things, there's a lot of things they can use to their advantage based off of that. Now they understand that you got that you down with the weaponry. Now they understand that you can plan that like that. You know what I'm saying? Or you can play the conspiracy thing. However you want to play it, at the end of the day, right? It's benefiting them, because that's what Neely Fuller said, right? No matter what happens, and I ain't quoting this directly, but no matter what happens, you gotta understand, yo, that the racist white supremacist was at fault for that. He's very wrong, but I don't see the benefit in shooting 12 police. That's like a nigga running into a crowd of people who hate him and you bang one person in the mouth. You knocked him out. What about the other 30 people? You ain't think about that. You knocked the guy. Hey, he's a martyr at this point. You feel me, yo? And look, man, you gotta respect anybody to step up like that. You feel me? So I ain't hating on him. I'm saying, yo, hey, I'm gonna give it to you, yo. You did that. You know what I'm saying? You did that. Huh? I don't know. I'm saying, based off of what we seen, which is the media, which is to tell our vision, yeah, that shit do be lying. They make up, they create the narrative. I get all that. But I'm basically saying at the end of the day, whatever it is, whatever you think it is, however you wanna look at that shit, right? You know what I mean? That if he did do that, then now, you know what I mean, you won, but you won a little bit. Yeah, you won a little bit. You got 12 of them. Yo, well, now what? What's going to be the counter to that? There's a lot of ways a lot of people spin it. You know, I'm a real black atheist. I ain't believing none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I know that we need to take care of business solid at home first. We got to stop producing children that continue to produce the lie. You know, that's just how I feel with that. I mean, you know, that's my thing. I don't think run out there shooting a couple police and this shit is nothing.
Then what is the move for black people?
I think the move for black people, yo, is to handle their own business and everything. If you wear a shirt, produce a shirt. If you wear shoes, produce the shoes. If you cut your fingernails, produce the fingernail clippers. There's no record of them not allowing people to do that. Now they might come take your shit. There's record of that. Mm-hmm. There's record of you building shit and they kick the anthill over. I agree with that. But you never supposed to stop because they kick the anthill over. You're supposed to rebuild it again, because this is what nature teaches you. You kick it, you rebuild it. You kick it down, you rebuild it. This is what the African did. This is what what's the firebird called? The
Phoenix.
The phoenix represents. It represents the phoenix rises out the ashes. That's what that stands for. All right, so we should always continue to build things. You got to take that $1 trillion a year away from the Koreans. Like, that's got to be your move. That's a chess move. They didn't take it from us. We gave it to them. You know what I'm saying? We got to eat. We got to get that back. We got to get the lion's share of the business back. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, I always say everything is based around controlling your economics. You know what you feel me? Understanding your technology of the day. Being able to make that and control that. I mean, now they're coming out and saying, well, you know that guy that shot everybody, yo, he was one of them Afrocentristic type of people. He's one of them African-centered people.
Right.
That's what they saying now.
That was going to be my next question.
Well, nigga, I'm African goddamn centered.
How does that reflect on us now?
Well, I'm saying,
are we a target now? Because they're going to want payback.
Well, we've been a target. The target shit ain't new. You know, being black is like a bullseye. The bullseye is black. So we been that. That ain't nothing new, but they gonna rev it up. No, we just got the technology catching them rev it up. Like everything is different, right? But nothing has changed. Cause we can, you know how I saw that got the backdrop with the lynchings and the burning of people. Well, now we can put the backdrop with all the shootings, modern times, like right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's all that, man. So yeah, they been wanting to, cause you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking the real information that's been coming out as far as being African-centered, you know, dealing with self. I think it's a mental game. They say the revolution won't be televised. Not because the TV camera ain't there, because the revolution has to take place in your mind. People are coming out to church. Whether they come out to church to deal with the pseudo shit or come out to church to deal with the real shit, the information-based internet has allowed people to see different narratives and different things. So you want to shut that down, here's the next move. Well, he's tied to, yeah, yes, he did. He came in probably, you know what I'm saying, took some pictures with some people, you know what I mean, he liked what he heard. That don't mean he was in any particular group, right? But now he tied to that. So you just gotta wear it. I ain't running from being African-centered, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the thing, that's my thing. Afrocentricity, African-centered. You know what I mean? From day one, I ain't never changed that. I ain't never came off my square with that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud, you know what I'm saying, to say that. I ain't gonna never turn my back on that brother. That's the move he decided to make. Most niggas ain't got enough heart to do nothing.
But shoot each other.
But shoot each other, right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, he needs to be recognized, you know what I'm saying, as a damn hero that stood up for what he believed in, right, wrong, or indifferent. Can't take that from him. Can't take that from him. You feel?